All right, so we know how to deal with our opponent when he's sitting heavy with his heels, with his hips over his heels, right? But sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes he's like intentionally stalling. He's trying to like sprawl his hips away. So what can we do with opponent like this? So what I'm saying is we get here and you feel like he's sprawling back, like so. And you feel that here, you can't really drag him. So whenever this happens, whenever he's sprawling back to disconnect his hips, the hips are far away, so it's going to be hard to dig underneath and get the sweep. But what we can do is we can start attacking the upper body because he's leaving the upper body leaning forward, right? He needs like some sort of connection here. So whenever upper body's here in my reach, the posture is a little bit lower. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put my foot on his hip. So that's going to be a leg that sets up the distance. And now I'm going to lay down and I'm going to bring that other leg on top of his shoulder line. And I go all the way up with my heel between his shoulder and his head. And at first, I want this position to get very tight. So I want to put my hand over my top shin to bring additional pressure, additional weight on top of him. So it's going to be harder for him to posture up. And now, whenever we get to that position, variety of attacks opens up for us. Variety of options. My favorite option here is a triangle. Whenever you want to hit the triangle, first thing you want to control is his hand, his forearm, because this arm will be always there to defend your triangles attempts. So I get the control over forearm. I can get the control on the sleeve, or I can get the control on the wrist, like so. And now I'm going to raise my bottom leg like a lever to open up some more spot here. And now top hand gonna get to his head to hold it tighter so he's not able to again posture up when I open my legs. And two options. One option for less flexible people, another option for more flexible people. Less flexible ones, I bring my knee to my chest and I shoot with my leg over his shoulder. And now you're gonna cross your legs that way, right? This one gets on top, the one that goes over the shoulder gets on top, the one that gets underneath the armpit is on bottom, which is not the best one because this is quite light right now. So right after crossing your legs, you're gonna switch them to make this leg heavy. So it's gonna be harder for him to posture up and possibly defend. And now from here, just set up a triangle. I like to put my hips up to bring his arm across. Then I like to reach for my shin, put my foot on my hip, work for the angle, then lock. So this is a general rule. Whenever hips are far away and you feel you're not able to bring him, you're not able to lock him up, he's too heavy, he's too spreaded, put on the hip, and you bring this leg up on his upper body. Now you stay tight here. Holding him tight, you can add additional weight on top using this arm. And of course, like I said, there's variety of options here. You can start attacking the arm, you can go to omoplata, but triangle is my favorite option. That's why I like to break it down at the seminars. Second option now for a little bit more flexible people. So you're gonna get that grip either on the bottom of the sleeve or on the wrist. And now, when you open up the space here with the bottom leg, making like a lever, you're gonna stay connected with the knee to his face. Now you're gonna rotate the bottom part of your leg, you're gonna cross the legs. Of course, you can like first cross like this, but right away after you switch them up to make